Can we get one thing straight right now, please? Can Luis Suarez stop biting people? Not because of any danger or harm or risk that he might pose to any other player, but can we just stop having to suffer the surge of shit puns and ridiculous memes? Because it's boring. It's even more boring, in fact, than Costa Rica or England. Okay, maybe not that boring. Welcome to the Guardian World Cup Show News. We feel a bit like the parent of a teenager caught doing meth this morning. Ignoring the fact isn't going to make it any better, so at the very least, let's just try and get through this without either of us needing years of counselling. So, where to start? The incident itself, the histrionics, or some of the reaction flying around on social media? While we may be disappointed, any fading celebrity or brand needing a bandwagon to hop onto had a field day with McDonald's and Listerine amongst the most effectively cynical exploiters, and it even brought back former bite victim and the social media savvy Evander Holyfield out of retirement, getting his tweet in quick. And just to add insult to injury, Suarez's post-attack play acting completed proceedings and turned the whole incident into the equivalent of an angry man punching a wall and then wondering why the wall isn't the one with the broken hand. Which leaves us asking the question, why? Well, maybe the BBC's Danny Murphy summed it up most succinctly. There's something wrong in the head with him, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. Just to be clear, he was talking about Suarez. So maybe the biggest question we should be asking is what? What fate lies in store for Suarez? Well, with that in mind, we sent Marek Larwood to find out.
I'm going on the streets again to find out what sort of punishment people think FIFA should give Suarez.
For me, it's an automatic ban. Shouldn't even play in the World Cup. Should be banned from the World Cup.
Whilst he should get a punishment, he should also be looked into almost for his mental stability.
Banned from international football for a couple of years.
Personally, I think it's disgraceful. The guy should be banned for a considerable period of time.
These people are role models, and he shouldn't play any further part in international football. I think he should be banned for life.
Lots of people said stuff. What was it? I don't know. Back to you.
Thanks, Marek. So that's what they think. What about you? What punishment do you think Suarez should get? Let us know in the comments below. I wish I'd put a fiver on it happening, but as you can see, we spent all the World Cup show budget on this wonderful set. Besides, this Norwegian guy got there first. If Suarez being the first player in the tournament to bite someone wasn't much of a surprise, card-happy referee Marco Rodriguez, nicknamed Little Dracula, not punishing him was. Not that Rodriguez was that bothered, having already upped his red card count to 52 in 80 games, that is. Mario Balotelli did his best to make it 53 with this knee dive off the turnbuckle, but perhaps most disappointingly of all, shortly after the game, the serene and studied Cesare Prandelli resigned. Nice job, Lewis. And just when he thought England couldn't be more underwhelming, the Costa Rica game came along, supposedly heralding the dawn of a new era. It ended with Gerrard and Lampard in the middle and Rooney on the right. At least the game won Most Ambiguous Sign Spotted in the Crowd award. Thanks, Gerrard. Elsewhere, the golden generation of Ivory Coast managed to beat themselves, conceding an injury time penalty to Greece to go out of the tournament. That's the Greek team who haven't scored in over 18,000 Earth hours, so 2 goals in 90 minutes presumably makes them a golden generation too, by their standards. And FIFA has announced it's been unable to bring charges over German fans wearing black-face makeup during the match against Ghana, meaning the 2 fans spotted are off the hook. That well may be, but we still think they're massive bellends. Nigeria are the only team in the tournament yet to concede a goal. In fact, the Super Eagles have kept a clean sheet for 221 consecutive World Cup minutes. The African side have never beaten South American opposition at a World Cup, but they have every chance here with Argentina converting just 8% of their shots, with Lionel Messi their only goal scorer thus far. That's just about it for today's news. Let us know what you think about Luis Suarez and Prandelli, and England for that matter, in the comments below. Coming up a little bit later on, we're previewing all the big games with Danny Higginbottom in the studio. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you later.